I can't quite believe I'm saying this out loud, especially on a camera, especially putting it on YouTube, but I've set myself an absolutely crazy running goal to knock 10 minutes off my parkrun time, to go from over 30 minutes to under 20 minutes in 1 year. Is it possible? I don't know. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it, why I'm going to do it, a bit about my background and where I am now. A request to you guys to come along, support me on my journey, join in, do as much as you wish, but let's get into it. Okay, here we are, here are the details. Now, the first thing I want to say, and I want to reiterate, I know this is stupid, and I've had a few reactions from the people I've told. Some have been great, some have been really supportive, and others have been like, you can't do that. And I get it, I don't believe I can do it either. So I'm on the view of I can't do it, but I also believe that if I get into that mindset of I can't do it, then I definitely won't do it. So the goal is to go from over 30 minutes in 5k to under 20 minutes. So over 10-minute decrease in just over a year. So starting January the 1st. And again, for those who I told before, I have tried to start this in October. I've tried starting in November, but with illnesses, parties and things, I just didn't get going. So great time. I love a New Year's resolution personally. So starting January the 1st, we're going. Quick bit of background on me. I'm an online running coach, so I help runners get fitter, faster, stronger across multiple distances, but love helping people on 5k and got a 21-day challenge to knock 1 minute off. So I love helping people. I've always said I am more interested in my clients' results than my own. But for the start of this year, that needs to be a bit of focus on myself. So I've also put, I'm a big guy, so I'm starting the year over 18 stone. So the fact that I'm getting out and running, sometimes I'm quite proud about. But part of this is definitely about weight loss, and a big proportion of the seconds off will be due to weight loss. I'm a very average runner. Some would say slow. If you look at the average times for 5k, I'm there or thereabouts, depending on which stat you look at, because there's a lot of different ranges. But yeah, very average. Some would say slow. So you'll see my times in a minute. I got a busy corporate job and two very active boys, so age 6 and nearly 4. So life is busy. I'm by no means a professional athlete. I by no means got the time to train like I'd like. And again, you'll see some of that in the proposals I've got to train. And yeah, my history of parkrun times we'll get into next. So apologies, this is a slideshow. You may feel a bit in work, but I thought I'd put some, I love data and to show it in an image is much easier. So I've been doing it since 2011. I've done 197 in total. So I'm excited for my arbitrary 200 soon. My fastest ever was 26:56, and that was back in October 2015. And my fastest in the last 2 years is I dropped under 30. So I didn't get under 30 the whole of 2022 or 23. So 2 years not get under 30, which I haven't really trained properly. And if we're honest, since COVID and since children, it's not been ideal, but I've kept active. So here are my times. You can see on the graph that there's about an average of 30-ish, but definitely there's the latter part of that graph is going up. So where am I at right now? So the average of my last 10 park runs has been 31:17, but there was one slower one in there for me for just coming back from illness. I shouldn't have really run, so I'm taking that out, and I'm saying my starting time is 31:01. However, to be transparent, I did do two 30:07s back in September and November. But since that November, as I said, I've been ill. I was ill for basically the whole of December. So I think 31:01 is a fair reflection of where I'm at now. My 1 mile time, I've been doing red January, so I can say that's up to date. That's 9:16. I've done some testing, so quite a fun thing to do if you've got a target time in mind. So see how far you can run at your target pace. So I've done it at 20-minute pace and I got 176 meters. Bear with, because although that sounds nothing and you've got a long way to go, it is only 27 times more. So quite got the positive thinking on. Distance at sub 25 pace is 400 meters. So I can run 400 meters at sub 25 pace. So that's obviously a big focus to get that, to get to sub 25 first. VO2 max is 41, which is fair, and that's not good for me. I've been up, I think 47 is the highest, so I've kind of got a little aim to try and get that up. A few whys on why I'm doing this, because somebody might say, why on earth are you doing this? Why are you giving me a big target? I'll let you read that, pause the video and have a read. For me, a big one, which may not even be on there, even if I finish and I get to say 27 minutes, that would be a success to me. So I'm going in it, aiming for sub 20 and using the data to get to sub 20. But if I finish at 27, sub 27, PB overall would be an awesome year. Why am I sharing it? So again, I'll let you pause the video to have a read of this. Two big ones I want to call out. One is it's going to keep me accountable. So knowing that I've got to do these videos and plan to do these videos at least once a month. I probably won't bore you with slideshows forever, but I can do it at least once a month, and yeah, maybe a few others in between, some of the testing ones that I've done that I can share. And then the one on the bottom I do want to say is a bit of a joke, unless everybody does love it, and I will become a YouTuber. So again, I want to just say before I get any comments, because I know what you're thinking, I know, I'm going to look into the camera and say, I know what you're thinking. There's no chance, John, you can do this. And I know, but it's a bit of fun. If you go back and read my whys, bit of fun, and I'll definitely get faster and definitely progress from where I am now. I've got my own unique approach to coaching that I use with my clients, and I'm going to use it on myself. There's 7 areas, but the 3 I'm really going to focus on are technique, cardio, and physique. And by physique, I basically mean weight loss for myself. And it's probably in reverse order of how important these things are for me in this 12-month crazy stupid goal. Losing weight, getting fitter, and then improving my technique. They won't be completely linear, but those are going to be my key focus. In terms of phases, so phase 1 is going to be Red January. So I'm doing Red January, which is run every day January, but I'm doing a little bit of a twist. So the first 10 days I'm doing a minimum of 1 mile a day, middle 10 days 1.5 miles a day, and the last 11 days minimum of 2 miles a day. I'm also going to be starting my lean runner program. I'm going to do 2 or 3 weeks of just getting into the diet, but eating a bit healthier, because this is a long-term approach. And then I'm going to do my lean runner program. So that's an 8-week, quite intensive calorie counting and protein target. 2 big things in my lean runner program. 8 weeks intensive, and then 8 weeks, depending on the goal, see where I'm at. Phase 2 is going to be my 21-day challenge, so also something I offer my clients, and the aim for that would be to knock a minute off in those 3 weeks. When you come see my times, I'm going to have to do that quite a few times over the year. Future phases, like I said, focus on cardio, technique, physique and weight loss. I may get a coach at some point, I might get a personal trainer, I'm going to see how it goes. I also have a dirty little secret. I've got a pair of Nike carbon plated, and I won't quote the model because I bought them 2 years ago now. I bought them 2 years ago, and I've always said I'm not going to wear them until I get sub 30. And people have told me, well, wear them and you'll probably run sub 30 if the 4% benefit or whatever they're supposed to be comes true. But yeah, so they're also going to help me. So there is going to be, you could argue, that's a bit of cheating going on, but I'm sure they certainly won't be taking 10 minutes off my run. So the good thing, as I love data, here are my target times and typically what I'm going to be working on. So at the moment, I've started at 31 minutes and 1 second, which is a pace of 10 minutes per mile exactly. And what I'm going to try and do is always work or train 2 barriers, 2 levels down. So at the moment, trying to run at 9:24 more regularly, so that 9:24 becomes a bit more of a norm for me. And then hopefully trying to obviously extend that into 5k pretty quickly. So yeah, some aggressive times here, and but at least you've got a target. At least you've got a target aim. Next thing I want to talk about is help. I'm going to need help. I'm going to need help from you. So by this, I mean I'd really like to get a bit of a support team and people who are going to push me, motivate me, help me, keep me accountable. I'm also going to start a bit of a video podcast kind of thing on YouTube where I'm going to interview people, and if you'd like to be involved in that, please let me know, because I am looking for guests, and we can just sit and have a chat and talk about how impossible it is, but what I can do to make a bit of a difference. In terms of progress and what you can expect, I'm going to be posting once a month on YouTube. That is my minimum that I promise, that I'll keep you up to date, so you'll be able to see if I'm hitting those targets. Probably use that table, but promise I won't do death by PowerPoint. And like I said, video guests, etc. I may also do a few other kind of videos in between, but I'll also be doing regular Instagram and TikTok updates, so you can see those. But yeah, if you want to get involved, if you want to do something similar, if you want to reduce your 5k time, email me, we can see what we can do, see how we can do it. But yeah, if you want to be my support team and just be a virtual cheerleader, then please let me know, as I would really love a team of people that are going to keep me accountable, give me ideas, motivate me, etc. Because I know it's a huge task. But let's see what we can do. But yeah, thanks for watching my first kind of proper YouTube video, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.